But as some of you know who've been here before with me to tell stories, at this time of year, as you may remember, I like to tell stories around a fire, because it's the season to light up a big fire and everybody gather around the fireplace for the storytelling. But Greg won't let me build a real fire in here, even though we have a nice concrete floor, plenty of space. So instead of having a real fire, for this next story, I'm going to ask you to help me make a storyteller's fire, okay? Now, if you're building a fire, you want to gather together different kinds of wood. Wood that will burn well for a fire for stories. Now, the first kind of wood you need are tiny twigs that are dry and brittle to catch fire quickly. It's called kindling, and the word kindle is related to the word candle, a little light. It's also a little bit like the word kinder, which means child, right? So they're like the children of the fire. So the kindling goes first. Then on top of the kindling goes branches, a little thicker but good and dry, so they crackle on your knee. And then on top of the branches, a nice seasoned log that will burn for all the storytelling time. Now once the wood is layered just so, the twigs, the branches, the log, all we need to do to get the fire started is to strike a match. Drop it among the twigs. Then listen. The first sounds you hear will come from the twigs as they start to...
What is doing?
Now this is where you can help me out. That's it. You can't do that with your fingers or your hands are full, you can do it with your tongue. That's it. You hear how fast a fire will spread? Now be careful with fire. Well, the twigs burn like that, they snap along, and that heats up the branches. When the branches get hot, they're going to make a sound like this. Now, for this, you need both hands. One hand, make a cup-like shape with one hand. With the other hand, you're going to play it like a drum. Like that. Yeah, now let's mix them together. Twigs, branches. Yeah. Now that fire's getting hotter and it's blazing louder. And now it's hot enough for the log to burn. And when the log starts to burn, it's really going to start to... like that. Yeah. Now mix it all together. Twigs, branches, log. Yeah. And the flames jumping out. The fire's really crackling away, isn't it? And the flames get higher and hotter and faster. Come on out of the way. And then hold your hands out. I don't know about you, but my hands are nice and warm and tingling from that fire.